Ladies and gentlemen, great to see you again. Happy almost lunch. Very excited to talk about what it means to be healthy and safe at lunch at CG High School. So let's go over some details here. Remember, here are our principles. Number one, ensuring safety, maximizing learning, building community and connection so that we can all remain open. Lunch is a big part of that, and so let's go over some details. One, we already talked about this at the beginning of the day, but it's worthy of a helpful reminder. When putting on a face mask, again, make sure that it covers your mouth, covers your nose, and it's worn at all times, except for at lunch, which we're about to cover. But 6 feet of distance still applies. Every seat in the cafeteria has 6 feet of distance set up for you. So make sure that you are in those chairs, and we'll talk about that more in a little bit more detail in just a second. As a reminder, here's the schedule. The first 25 minutes for lunch will be dedicated to the Prep Academy, 9th and 10th grade, and then Senior Academy will be the second 25 minutes, so keep that in mind as well. So let's talk about the exact schedule. Prep Academy, 9th and 10th grade. This is your schedule. At the end of third period, you are going to head directly to the cafeteria. You may bring your things with you to the cafeteria if you'd like. You may also drop them off in your advisory classroom on the way, but either way, head directly to the cafeteria. That's your destination. Get a pump of hand sanitizer on your way to make sure your hands are clean right before you eat. And then remember, head directly there. There is no congregating in the hallways, no stopping for the restroom until you get to the cafeteria, and no lockers. After lunch, you're going to head directly back to your advisory room without stopping.
And seniors, at the end of your third period, you're going to head directly to your advisory room. After advisory time, where you will have study hall and one-on-ones and that sort of thing, then you will be dismissed to the cafeteria. You're going to get a pump of hand sanitizer on your way out of advisory. You can bring your things with you to the cafeteria, or you can drop them off in your fourth period class on the way. Remember though, you're going to head directly to the cafeteria. No congregating in the hallways, no stopping for the restroom until you get to the cafeteria, and no lockers. After lunch, you're going to head directly to your fourth period classroom to ensure that you are ready for class. Cafeteria expectations, friends. If you brought a lunch, you are going to head straight into the cafeteria, find a seat, and you're going to sit down. Once you sit down, you cannot get up to go to another seat. This is going to be critical because it's going to make sure that if anybody gets sick, we can contact trace to ensure that we are keeping everybody as safe as possible. You're going to sit across from another student. Please do not move chairs from their original placement. This is designed to ensure that you are 6 feet apart from others while you eat. If you need to buy lunch from the cafeteria, you're going to stand in line. You're going to stay 6 feet from others. Once you have your lunch, you're going to head straight to a seat. Again, once you sit down, you cannot move, and you're going to sit across from another student. Do not move your chairs, please. While you're in the cafeteria, you can be on your phone, you can be on your laptop, and you can eat your lunch, which means your mask can come down. You cannot get out of your seat without permission, and you cannot come within 6 feet of others. This is important for safety guidelines. If you need to, use the restroom, wash your hands, or throw away trash, just raise your hand. And Mr. Even, myself, and Mr. Khan will support you. We will be there through Prep Academy and Senior Academy lunches every day of the week. If you want to go outside, awesome. You can hang out in the quad after you finish eating. Just raise your hand and we will make sure that you are dismissed out into the quad. All safety rules still apply, so make sure that your mask is on, you are 6 feet apart, and you are avoiding touching others so that we can be safe while we are outside during cafeteria time. When it's time to switch at 11:45, you're going to head straight to your next destination. So for Prep Academy, you're going to go from the cafeteria to your advisory, and seniors, you're going to go from advisory to the cafeteria. It is going to be super important that you exit your place quickly to make sure that everything can be cleaned and prepped for the next group of students. So that's going to be really critical. If you are exiting the cafeteria, you need to head straight into the building through the main doors and head to your class. We are not going to have a very long amount of time to clean down tables between uses, so please make sure that you pack up quickly and exit so that we can wipe down tables. When you're in advisory, some expectations here. When you enter your advisory, you're going to grab a paper towel, some hand sanitizer, you're going to wipe down your desk and your chair, you're going to throw away your paper towel, you're going to sit right down into your assigned seat. You're going to get ready for one-on-one, study hall, or community building, depending on what works for your advisory. Remember, Masks are on in advisory classrooms, and your cell phones are put away during this time. If once lunch is over, friends, at 12:15, transition to fourth period starts. Please remember your hallway expectations. You're going to use the shortest route. You're going to stay to the right. Bathrooms are closed at this point, and we need to make sure that we are not congregating with friends so that we can get to our next place as quickly as possible, and we are maintaining those health and safety guidelines. And that's all we have for you today, guys. That was really quick expectations. If you have questions, ask your advisor. Otherwise, we hope you have a great lunch and enjoy the rest of your day.
Have a great day, y'all.
See ya.